Imagine getting a phone call from your daughter. She's crying. "Dad, I've been in an accident. I need money right now." You recognize her voice immediately. So without even thinking, you start looking for your wallet. But there's just one huge problem. It isn't your daughter. It's an AI-generated voice. And it is becoming one of the absolute fastest-growing scams in the world right now. Because criminals know that if they can manufacture instant, blinding panic, you won't stop to verify. Well, today we are diving into an explainer on a different kind of scam that uses that exact same psychological warfare. But instead of an AI phone call, it happens quietly, right inside your inbox, where a single click can empty your entire bank account. Let's get into it.
Section 1. The Lunch Break Trap. A seemingly normal day.
Picture this. It's the middle of the week. You're on your lunch break. You've got a sandwich in one hand, your smartphone in the other. It's just a completely routine, totally mundane afternoon. You're mindlessly scrolling through your inbox, maybe catching up on some personal stuff. Everything looks completely normal. A newsletter you signed up for, a receipt from a recent online order, and then a message catches your eye. It looks like it's a direct message from your bank. The sender name matches perfectly. The little icon next to the email looks totally legitimate. You haven't done anything unusual with your account lately, so naturally, you're a little bit curious.
And then you read the subject line. Urgent. Suspicious activity detected. Boom. Instantly, your heart just starts racing, doesn't it? Your mind completely floods with questions. Did someone steal my debit card? Is my rent check gonna bounce? Are my entire life savings gone? That word, urgent, is doing exactly what it's designed to do. It's injecting a sudden, sharp spike of panic right into your calm afternoon. Psychologists actually call this an amygdala hijack. It's that terrifying moment when your brain's fear center completely takes over and the logical, rational part of your brain effectively just shuts down. You aren't thinking anymore, you're purely reacting.
Driven entirely by that manufactured panic, you do what pretty much anyone would do in that situation. You want to fix the problem right now. You want to protect your money. So without taking a single second to think or breathe or analyze the situation, you click the link in the email. It's an instinctual rushed reaction. The email literally says, "Click here to verify your identity and stop the fraudulent transfer," so your finger just reacts.
The page loads on your phone, and looking at the screen, it is absolutely flawless. They've got the exact same logo as their actual bank, the same familiar colors, the exact same fonts, layouts, and login boxes that you use every single week. You feel this slight sense of relief, right? Like, okay, I'm at my bank. I can handle this. Everything is going to be okay. So confidently, you type in your username, you type in your password, and you hit enter.
But then, nothing happens. The page just sits there. Or maybe it refreshes and asks you to enter your password a second time. You try again. Still nothing. You figure, hey, the bank's website is probably just having a glitch. But a few minutes later, your phone buzzes. And it's a real text message this time, a legitimate notification. Thousands of dollars have just been wired out of your checking account. Your money is gone.
So how did this happen? How did sitting at a cafe with a sandwich turn into a drained bank account in under 5 minutes? I mean, you didn't download a virus, you didn't hand your credit card to some shady merchant, you just clicked a single link in an email. Well, let's peel back the curtain and look at the actual mechanics of this trap.
Section 2. Anatomy of a phishing attack. The trap revealed.
What you experienced during that lunch break was an incredibly well-orchestrated illusion, because that link in the email, it didn't take you to your bank at all. You were entirely removed from your bank's secure system and dropped right into a fake website. Literally a digital movie set, created specifically by cybercriminals to deceive you. This attack is known as phishing, spelled with a PH. It's a cyber attack with a startlingly simple goal: to trick you into voluntarily giving away your login credentials. See, they aren't hacking your computer's firewall. They are hacking you. They are literally fishing for your data, throwing out the bait and just waiting for you to bite.
Hackers know that human beings react quickly and impulsively when we think our hard-earned money is at risk. So they manufacture panic. They use phrases like, "Your account will be locked," or "Your payment failed," or "Someone is trying to access your account." Remember that AI voice scam we talked about at the very beginning? Just like a scammer faking a distressed phone call from a relative to get you to act without thinking, the underlying strategy here is identical. The goal is simple: make you act before you have time to think. The faster you react, the less logical you are, and the easier it becomes for them to get exactly what they want.
Section 3. What hackers actually steal. The fallout.
The scary part is, once they have your credentials, the fallout compounds incredibly quickly. It's almost never just one unauthorized transaction. First, obviously, they use the username and password you literally just handed them to access your real bank account and drain your funds. But it doesn't stop there. Because a vast majority of people reuse passwords across multiple websites, criminals will immediately take those same credentials and try to log into your personal email. And guys, your email is the master key to your entire digital life. Once they have that, they can reset passwords for everything else: your social media, your shopping accounts, your health portals. Before you know it, they're collecting your personal information for full-blown identity theft. It is a rapid, devastating domino effect.
Section 4. How to protect yourself. Your digital defense.
Okay, I know this all sounds terrifying, but I want to intentionally slow things down right now, because you are not powerless here. You have absolute control over your digital defense, you just need to know what to look for. So here's your 4-step protection plan. Step 1. Never click banking links from unexpected emails or text messages. Ever. If you get an alert, close the email and open your bank's official app on your phone or manually type the website into your browser. Step 2. Check the sender's email address carefully. Don't just look at the display name. Actually click or hover over the address to see where it came from. Scammers use tricks like replacing a lowercase l with the number 1. Step 3. Turn on two-factor authentication, or 2FA. Even if they steal your password, this extra layer, like a fingerprint scan or a code from an authenticator app, stops them dead in their tracks. And finally, step 4, if you think you've made a mistake, act fast. Contact your bank immediately to freeze your accounts and change your passwords.
I want to pause on this quote for a second because it hits the nail right on the head when it comes to modern cybersecurity. Hackers don't always break into computers. Sometimes they simply wait for someone to click the wrong link. AI voice tech, convincing emails, the technology itself isn't what's beating us. The banking systems are highly secure. The real vulnerability is just our human tendency to panic. One careless click, driven by fear, is quite literally all they are waiting for.
So if you take absolutely nothing else away from this explainer, please remember this. Take a few extra seconds to verify before you click. Just like you would hang up and call your daughter back to verify an emergency if you got a weird phone call, do the exact same thing with your digital alerts. Slow down those few extra seconds, taking a deep breath, looking closely at the sender's email, or opening your app separately. Those 3 seconds could literally save your life savings and protect your identity.
Which leaves us with this final question. Are you sure your next click is safe? The next time an urgent, panic-inducing email pops up, will you react out of fear? Or will you stop, breathe, and think? If you found this explainer helpful, please subscribe for more cybersecurity tips, scam awareness, and online safety guides. Stay informed, stay alert, and whatever you do, never let fear make your decisions.